Exciting news. Princess Charlotte might be crowned when Prince William succeeds to the throne. Please, before we continue, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. The only child of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge is Princess Charlotte. Currently addressed as Her Royal Highness Princess Charlotte of Cambridge, the only child of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, the 7-year-old could receive a new title in the future. Charlotte might be given the title of Princess Royal when Prince William succeeds to the throne, but it relies on a variety of variables. Prior to Princess Anne turning 70 on August 15, 2020, the royal family posted information about her life on their social media platforms. At the moment, they tweeted, Her Royal Highness in 1987, the Princess Anne received the honorary title of the Princess Royal, which is customarily given to the sovereign's eldest daughter. Following Princess Mary, the only daughter of King George V, Her Royal Highness is the 7th Princess Royal. Princess Elizabeth was the eldest child of the reigning monarch George VI at the time, but because her aunt Princess Mary held the title, Princess Elizabeth was never referred to as the Princess Royal. Prince William will also be unable to give the title to his daughter Charlotte if Princess Anne is still using it when he succeeds to the throne. Even then, the sovereign's eldest daughter is not always given the title of Princess Royal. Princess Anne was only given the title of Princess Royal by the Queen in June 1987, despite the fact that it had been vacant since Princess Mary's passing in 1965. Princess Mary, a child of King Charles I and Queen Henrietta Maria, received the title of Princess Royal for the first time in 1642. It is stated that Queen Henrietta Maria, who was the daughter of King Henry IV of France, wished to emulate the manner the French monarch's eldest daughter was addressed as Madame Royal. Another news. On the eve of her wedding, Meghan claims a powerful woman advised her to continue her activism. The Duchess of Sussex said this during a podcast edition of her Archetypes series on Spotify. On the day of her nuptials to Prince Harry in May 2018, Meghan Markle said that one of the world's most influential and inspiring women asked her not to give up activism. Meghan claimed the unidentified woman urged her to keep up her efforts for the benefit of women and girls all over the world in a statement on her Spotify podcast Archetypes. In the podcast, the Duchess discussed female activism. Additionally, Meghan explained that being woke is not disgusting or outrageous and applauded people for bringing attention to global injustice. Jamila Jamil, one of her visitors, had expressed outrage at the unfathomable amount of that you take, Meghan, and she praised her for fighting back on her behalf. This was the 11th installment of her series, which features the Duchess discussing various subjects with a variety of guests. Meghan discussed gender equity and her decision to advocate for women's rights. Meghan met Michelle Obama during an event in London promoting Ms. Obama's autobiography after she wed the Duke of Sussex. After the birth of her son Archie Mountbatten Windsor, she later had a meeting with Hillary Clinton. Meghan supported the organisation SmartWorks while she was living in the UK. SmartWorks helps vulnerable women gain confidence by dressing them for job interviews. She followed the late Queen Elizabeth II's lead in making domestic abuse a focal point of her public advocacy. The Princess of Wales has also discussed the promotion of women in sports and the mental health of moms. The Countess of Wessex collaborates with the UN to protect women from sexual assault in conflict areas. At the conclusion of the most recent episode, Meghan addressed the audience of her podcast, I realize that I sound woke. I am well aware that I am. Spoon-feeding clickbait, but here's why: being awake, by definition, implies being aware of social injustice, particularly racism. Now, what's incorrect or loaded about that? And when you add a woman to that fairly uninteresting concept, it becomes revolting and absurd in the eyes of many. Yet why? What makes a woman's opinion as powerful as a man's so terrifying? And why do we occasionally run away from that? Thanks for watching.